Yeah. Oh, okay. That's good. Anyway, hello and welcome to another episode of The Pitch. I'm Jake Barker-Daish, again filling in for Jared Walsh, who's unfortunately unavailable.
Ashes?
Yeah, he's actually working at the Ashes.
Something better to do.
Many of the Pitch viewers have actually requested me to come back in, which I'm very honoured and flattered about, and I think it's probably because they just want to see someone with a head of hair. But anyway, welcome Bruce Djite to the show.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me on set.
Bruce is Adelaide's son, the Mayor of Adelaide, I like to call him. Knows everyone and been here for a long time. First time on the pitch. Excited to be here?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously looking forward to see Jared Walsh hosting, but when I knew it was going to be JBDBD, I thought, I was even more excited. So that's great to have you here on the couch, mate.
Oh, very, very pleased to be here. Now, just before I ask about yourself and your background and your history in life and in football, we've got some actual requested questions here from fans.
Really?
Through Facebook and Twitter, which I'm going to ask you a couple now. So first of all, you've obviously just come back from injury for the last few weeks. So we've got one question here. How's the body, ankle, hamstring? Look good in the last 2 games off the bench. Back to hitting some peak fitness.
Yeah, obviously getting close to full fitness now. Ankle's feeling 100%. Ham's feeling 100%. Fitness isn't 100%, but the best way to get fitness is to play games. So I've been coming off the bench the last couple of weeks, enjoying it, and hopefully it starts not too far off.
Oh, that's good. All right, brilliant. Now, give us this is a good question, I like this one.
Go, I haven't seen it.
For those who didn't get my joke at the start, I was actually reading the stock exchange with Bruce because he's probably one of the smartest men in this city, let alone in our team. So he's quite big on his stocks and politics and whatnot. So if we ever want to know what's going on in that world, we just go to Bruce. This question is, now give us the latest on how your studies are going. Currently doing a diploma or bachelor in what?
Business. Bachelor in business.
Bachelor in business. And an added on question, how are you finding it?
Yeah, it's good. It keeps the mind active. When I had my ankle injury, obviously, it was a good distraction to be doing the economics unit that I was doing at the time, and got a distinction in that. So it's going well, bro. It's going well.
Bruce, you know.
Come on, mate.
Have you got any hot tips on where we should be throwing all of our stocks? See, this person obviously knows who you are.
Wow.
Very good.
Well, look, the market's a bit hot at the moment, so I wouldn't be piling into anything for now, but I'd definitely buy it on a pullback.
Oh, there you go. Wise man. Oh, Bruce, legend, mate. If you had a choice, would you smash home a goal from 25 metres or a header from the last corner of a game?
Well, if it's the winning goal on the last corner of the game, then that's a no-brainer.
Question. Wouldn't you, whoever wrote that question, wouldn't you want to score on the last corner of the game as well?
Come on, mate. Come on.
What's the best moment that has ever happened to you on the pitch at Adelaide United during a game?
Best moment at Adelaide United during a game? You're going to have to cut and edit this because I have no idea off the top of my head. What's the best moment, bro? Newcastle Jets penalty shootout when we won, or no, it'd have to be that.
I'll ask you again.
What that take us to the grand final, didn't it? Yep.
Don't ask me, just keep going. Because I'll just cut it in here.
You're going to cut that?
It'll be good, don't worry, I'll make it work.
Okay, now to our next question. This is a good one. I think there should be quite a few easy answers here.
Okay, good.
Do any of the players like to play pranks on others? And if so, what's the best or most memorable prank you have seen or been a part of?
Actually, there was one last year when, I don't know if it was the best, but it was very good. Was it your shoes that got glued to the floor?
It was my shoes, yeah.
Nigel Bogart, who's actually into building and all this sort of stuff, he has this glue that is like super glue. I think it'd stick together the trains.
Anything to
Seriously,
anyone or
train carriages could be glued together with this glue. Anyway, he glued Barker-Daish's shoes to the floor, and boys were tying the shoes up and trying to jump, and they couldn't even jump off the floor. So that just gives you a bit of background how strong the glue was. So those shoes stayed there for about 2 months till finally someone figured out how to
rip the floor off as well.
Rip the floor off. Took the floor with it.
It was a real good one. Okay, actually this is good as well. Obviously we've had a new influx of Spanish people and players come to our club.
Español.
Have you been learning any Spanish given our new signings?
Sí.
Yeah.
Mi español es muy bien.
Yeah, muy bien, sí.
Muy bien.
Gracias.
Qué linda.
Qué linda. Who is the funniest player at Adelaide United?
Geronimo Newman.
Without doubt.
Without doubt, he's the funniest, and Isaiah Sanchez is very funny also.
Yeah,
but
Sanchez, yes.
his English is probably 4 to 5 words deep.
Skeptical.
So as that improves, I think he'll be a lot funnier than what he is now. Yeah. But at the moment, he's second after Hero.
Hero leading. What's the biggest game you've played in and/or crowd you've played in front of?
Biggest game I've played in what sense? In the importance of the game or importance for me personally?
I guess that's left to your own interpretation.
True. Most important game, bro.
Socceroos, Turkey.
Most important game? Or?
Biggest
game. Well, I'll tell you the game where there's the best atmosphere I've ever experienced, and that would have been in Turkey, playing against Besiktas in Istanbul. Their stadium their stands is probably a metre, 3/4 of a metre away from the side of the pitch. So
they're literally
they can touch you really if they really wanted to. I don't think it's all that safe. But look, it was a great atmosphere there. We lost that game 3-2, but it was a fantastic game, and obviously full of quality players, so it was definitely the best atmosphere. There's nothing that even compares really. That was electric.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. This is a good one. Seeing you're a striker and you've scored a lot of goals in your career, but what is the best one?
The best goal I scored would have probably been under 11s. Shot from halfway, left foot. I was right-footed. I am right-footed. Shot left foot and went in. I don't know if the goalkeeper was just short and the goals were really big, sleeping, or asking his mum for what's for lunch, or I don't know. But I scored from halfway.
If you could trade places with one of your teammates for a day, who would it be and why?
It'd be Tariq Elrich, definitely, because he's chum, and anyone knows what chum is. We'll get an understanding as to how Tariq's lifestyle is lived.
What is your game day ritual? I'll move on from that one.
Game day ritual? I don't really have any rituals. I got a...
No superstitions?
Nah. I'm not into any of this.
Rubbish, no.
Everything's the same. The ball's there, the boots are on. It's normal. But I do have a routine, but I don't have any rituals, say like this has to happen or that has to happen. No. But I've got my routine and I'll try to stick to it.
No problem. All right, now that was all the questions from our fans, which thank you very much for that. They were all very good. Just a little bit about you and your life and your upbringing. Can you tell us a bit about that, where you were born and how you came to Australia? And
yeah, so born in the States. My dad was a lecturer at Georgetown University. Got a job at Sydney Uni, so the family moved to Sydney when I was about 3. From there, went to Africa, Ivory Coast, briefly when I was about 6. Went to school there for about 2-3 months, which was hectic. Teachers bashing kids with sticks and whatever. Yeah, the discipline was pretty full on. So went there, was a great learning experience, and I learned to play football in my time there. So I came back and started playing my local team, and obviously progressed through the ranks. But yeah, obviously an interesting upbringing I had, and travelled a lot and moved around a lot, and learned different languages and all that sort of stuff, and it comes in handy.
Very good.
When you're out and about.
Of course. And you can also speak another language, French, fluently, which I've experienced you speaking way too much of late.
Was I speaking French?
No, could you tell us, obviously, you learnt that from your upbringing with your genes being in Ivory Coast?
Yeah, well, at home, obviously speaking French with the family. Now it's interesting. My parents speak to me in French. I reply in English, but the French is still good. It helped me a lot when I first went to Turkey. Getting accustomed and making friends with the African boys and the guys from Belgium and that who are there in my team. I learned Turkish as well.
Yeah.
So if I'm ever ordering a kebab, I can do it in Turkce. But I'm not fluent in Turkish, no, not anymore. But I can hold the convo.
Range of skills, Bruce Djite. It's been a pleasure having you on the pitch. So thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Pleasure again for all the viewers watching. Hope you
I don't know why he's
episode.
yelling into the camera, but the microphone's like...
That's what I do.
The microphone's right here.
I can't say that. Anyway, yeah, that's the end of this episode of The Pitch. Hopefully Jared Walsh comes back with some new jokes and better ones and a new hairstyle for a change. But thank you again, Bruce Djite.
Cheers, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. Thanks for tuning in.